All right, you guys, welcome back in. This is going to be for the moon in Capricorn. Currently at the planetary hour of the moon. And we're stepping in at the 1st degree. I did read it out this morning. It was speaking about the Indian chief demanding recognition, claiming power when the community's security is threatened. Then those who can will claim a position of authority and take command, observing the effects of unrestrained personal power. A body must have a head, a group must have a leader. Various experiments are still in progress to examine how best to choose a person that is best suited to that role. How often the leader should be replaced and the scope of authority granted. In some cases, the dominant male makes his claim and decides on his own the extent of power and influence he chooses to command. This usually seems inappropriate in times of peace, yet becomes an absolute necessity when the group's survival requires it. This is true on a ship at sea. It is true in wartime, yet it is always a real question whether the risk of war throws up belligerent leaders or the leader's belligerence is the very reason for the risk. All right. It speaks about inflexibility. Authority requires the demands respect, most effectively through an uncompromising inner integrity. An Indian chief is a symbol of an ever-effective power of command. It is not a temporary position or subject to popularity and is associated with dignity and perhaps an inflexibility of character. Sometimes very difficult decisions have to be made, which have enormous, ever life-threatening ramifications, and these require a person whose vision follows from a single eye, is consistent and true. Few are able to do this, and such a person can and does demand recognition so to perfect their authority. This degree shows an uncompromising inner integrity and the ability for meeting the situation of the moment fearlessly within the expectation of gaining the higher ground. It requires extreme fidelity to accept values so that those who follow have no qualms about the chief serving the highest community purposes. Anyone working with power and leadership must inevitably develop a steely determination to realize and maintain every advantage gained by birth and through experience. There is no intention here kindly to affirm equality among the general population. Power possessors hold power because they can and because they decide to do so. What others think of this is secondary, of no great importance. Every opportunity for self-expression is fully grasped as a way further to strengthen the grip of the leadership. However, this should not degenerate into officiousness and the senseless raising of all minor issues, since this will be correctly interpreted as arrogant egotism and pretentious foolishness. As a person, this type of leader is happy only when they feel secure in the place they made for themselves. This is because there will always be a challenge to power, and anyone claiming such high profile needs to guard themselves against action from any others who might also claim the position. Hence, the need is felt to demand recognition, since this picks up any signs of revolt, and that could dangerously undermine their position and therefore their uncompromised ability to discharge their duty of service through command. What came out was the Empress. God, Father, and the Generous is the specific card in the Angel Tarot. All right, fertility and fruitfulness assures peace between married couples. Okay. I think I spoke to you guys yesterday about what I did with the whole Democrat and Republic thing today for the election, and how it reduced down when I did numerology. It reduced down to the number 8 for the Democrats, speaking more so about manifestation in numerology associated to the planet of Saturn. And then the Republican reduced down to the number 2, all about balance, and it resonates with the energy of the moon. So this is like Capricorn and Cancer in opposition, and where we just had the opposition on the 3rd, with both ruling planets being Scorpio's ruling planets. And here we are in Scorpio season. Okay. I also did the colors for red and blue. We spoke about blue reducing down to the number 3, all about creativity associated to Jupiter. And then the color red reduced down to the number 9, all about wisdom and associated to Mars. All right, so 4 of Wands. Rectification helps one live in peace with everyone. Six of Cups. God who stirs all men. Motivation lifts up those who have fallen and humiliated. I'm seeing Four of Wands, Aries energy. Six of Cups, current decan that we're in right now in Scorpio season. The Sun in Scorpio. And I'm also seeing the Empress, which is going to be Taurus's energy and or Libra. Interesting. So Taurus and Libra and Aries and, Taurus and Scorpio and Aries and Libra in opposition. I'm seeing heavy Venus and Mars energy here. Interesting. Page of Swords, God the Refugee. All right, refuge or refugee governs dreams and reveals mysteries hidden from mortals. Just check this energy real quick. Is this on the bottom of the deck? The Three of Pentacles. This is the Sun in Capricorn energy. Mars in Capricorn energy. Mental force and protects against sorrows and illnesses. All right, let's look at the Empress first. Welcome in, you guys. All right, so God, Father, the generous. Those born under Mahael will be passionate for love and will love walking and all pleasure in general. Mahael preserves the peace between married couples and gives protection, premonitions, and secret inspirations. The soul guardian from 3:40 p.m. to 4 p.m. Moral guardian for those born on the 6th of May, the 17th of July, the 27th of September, the 8th of December, and or the 18th of February. Physical guardian for those born from the 9th through the 14th of November. Here we are on the 5th. All right, so we would actually be looking at the current energy. God, the just judge, with the Seven of Cups in this specific deck that's associated to the physical guardian of today's date. Let me just take a look at what it says. All right, those born under Asalaya will have an agreeable character and will desire the acquisition of secret knowledge. Asalaya will help you with the praising of God and the growing towards him, governs justice and makes the truth known in legal proceedings. Soul guardian for those born from 3:20 p.m. to 3:40 p.m. and the moral guardian for those born on the 5th of May, 16th of July, 26th of September, the 7th of December, and or the 17th of February. Physical guardian for those born from the 5th to the 9th of November. All right. I'm seeing moral guardian for Taurus, Cancer, Libra, Sagittarius, and Aquarius. Okay. That's the Empress energy. Now, the Four of Wands, God the Savior. This is going to be Venus and Aries energy. Speaks about rectification and helps one live in peace with everyone. All right. Masahaya, God the Savior. The person born under Mahasaya learns all they can. The person born under Mahasaya learns all they desire with ease, has an attractive face and character, and is happy with honest pleasures. Masahaya helps you to live in peace with the entire world. Soul guardian for those born from 1:20 a.m. to 1:40 a.m. Moral guardian for those born on the 24th of March, the 4th of June, the 15th of August, 26th of October, and the 6th of January. Physical guardian for those born from the 9th to the 13th of April. All right, so this is going to be, again, those in the last decan of April. All right, so our, should I say, Aries season with the Four of Wands. Six of Cups. Motivation lifts up those who are fallen and humiliated. 45. All right, so the God who stirs all men. This is Salaya. Salaya. Those born under the influence of Salaya will love to learn and will have many resources and facilities. Salaya will confound the wicked and the proud, while exalting the humiliated and the fallen, and governs vegetation. Soul guardian for those born from 2:40 p.m. to 3:40 p.m. Sorry, 2:40 p.m. to 3 p.m. Moral guardian for those born from the 3rd of May, 14th of July, 24th of September, the 5th of December, and or the 15th of February. Physical guardian for those born from the 26th to the 30th of October. That is so crazy. I'm looking at the dates here. My grandfather's birthday and my grandmother's birthday are both together in this reading. It's so crazy. All right, so these are going to be people from the past, obviously. 6 of Cups. All right, the 4 of Wands can speak about like a home environment and or a marriage. And the Empress, obviously, is going to be a mother figure. So Page of Swords, I feel like you have guardian angels watching over you. Could be for me as well. I don't know. Take it as it resonates. I just kind of caught that date there. Page of Swords, number 12, speaks about the god, the refugee. All right, so what is this? Hahaya, the refugee god. The person under Hahaya will be gentle and witty and possess discreet manners. Hahaya governs dreams, will protect against adversity, and reveal mysteries hidden from mortals. Soul guardian for those born from 3:40 a.m. to 4 a.m. Moral guardian for those born on the 31st of March, 11th of June, 22nd of August, 2nd of November, and or the 13th of January. Physical guardian for those born from the 14th to the 18th of May. All right, so I believe that's going to be Taurus's energy. Okay, cool. Wow. All right, you guys. Why did I start the reading off there? Because I felt like it. Just trying to see what was coming through. All right. So the Empress, again, I'm seeing heavy like Venus and Mars in opposition. It's giving the 4 of Wands, Venus and Aries. All right, the Empress can be seen as Taurus and or Libra because they're both associated to Venus's energy, and then Scorpio with the 6 of Cups. All right, so I'm seeing Scorpio and Taurus in opposition and Aries and Libra in opposition. So we can be looking at the North Node, South Node. We can be looking at the energy of the Sun and Scorpio opposing either the Moon and or Uranus in opposition. Okay. Page of Swords, again. This is the energy of either seeking information, whatever is being governed and watched at this time. It's a very interesting picture. Okay. Take a look. Let's get into the energy. I'm not sure what's going to come out, but we'll see. So I'm definitely feeling like it's crazy. Saturn rules over the 10th house, which has to do with the dominant male figure in your life. So it will be like an elder. The most significant father figure will be like the oldest, the grandfather. And then the moon is here as well. Speaking of this energy and me reducing down Democrat and Republican. So it's given like mother-father energy today. And where we have to make a choice. And the Sabian symbol is basically saying like the man is typically the leader, right? So interesting that this specific year we have Kamala going against Trump, right? Anyway, let's see what comes through. The Knight of Wands. The energy of the Sun. Heavy Leo energy here. Three of Wands. So the Sun is currently in Scorpio and the Three of Wands just flew out in reverse. All right, so typically I don't read reversals, but the Three of Wands is going to be the energy of the Sun in Aries. The Sun is currently in Scorpio, both ruled by Mars. All right, this energy can speak about taking action with the Knight of Wands. Mars being associated to the number 9, and where I said the red, all right, was on the side of where Mars came out. Okay, so red will be Republican. Let's see. King of Pentacles. It's giving masculine. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Obviously, we just said Capricorn will be Saturnian energy. Interesting, because Saturnian energy came out associated to the Democrat side. Six of Wands. Ooh, shit. I just heard in my head, you put on a good show. There's the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles again. What is going on? I'm seeing the feminine energy overall in this reading dominating. I got feminines on all of these specific cards. We got one King of Pentacles energy out here. Okay. Interesting. Heavy fire overall so far. With the Six of Wands, Three of Wands, the Sun, and the Knight of Wands. Heavy passion, desire, attraction. All right, whatever it may be. But it's speaking about married couples. Something pertaining to this energy, like moving forward. If you're not married, you're fucked. Okay? It's like you have to, and I said this to you guys with the opposition of Aries and Libra. This was very significant for this year, where those that were not in marriage, it was going to be a problem moving forward. I think this is this whole thing pertaining to, like, I don't really follow the politics, but I know that there's like restrictions on those women with like fertility, all right, with having children. I know that was one of the issues. So maybe this is something that can be coming up here. And how rectification helps one live in peace with everyone. All right. And then it says motivation lifts up those who are fallen and humiliated. Okay. Let's see something. Someone may have been forced to leave their country in order to escape a war. That's what I just got from looking up this refugee energy. And those that are hold on. The Page of Swords. The Page of Swords can also be like a decision. It is air energy, so it would be like associated to Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, whatever. But it says governs dreams and reveals mysteries that are hidden from mortals. So when I looked at refugee, it's like a person who has been forced to leave their country in order to escape war, persecution, or a natural disaster. Justice. With the energy of the moon. So who did I say the moon came out with? The side of the Republicans. Obviously, right now, as I'm looking at the color blue, again, it's associated, if you do numerology, associated reduces down to the number 3. We're speaking about creativity. Jupiter is currently in Gemini right now at its detriment. It doesn't work well there, right? But Mars is in Leo. And Mars can come through a bit egotistical, prideful, and dominating at times. So Mars being in Leo. Sorry, guys. Give me a minute. Speaks about egotism. It says a dramatic performance, a great creative enterprise, forcing oneself into the lead and or bullying others. So it's coming through with the Republicans bullying others. Okay. And as I look up refugee, it's kind of giving me the same thing, like a person who has been forced to leave their country to escape a specific war. Mars is war. Okay. Two of Pentacles, just to remain in control. Jupiter and Capricorn energy. Damn. I sure did learn some English today. Ace of Pentacles. Interesting. I just saw the High Priestess, the Strength, the Mars and Gemini energy, and where you have to make a specific decision. Like, utilize your discernment, utilize your intuition, utilize your strength and your courage to make a decision right now. Let me shut down the chat. So overall, what I feel here is that pertaining to fertility, all right, this may be something that comes up where it's like, okay, everybody can go live in peace now. All right. I'm feeling like some sort of humiliation could be of significance as well with this energy of the Six of Cups here. A situation pertaining to the past. All right. Four of Wands can be that, you know, someone is meant to be in marriage. Okay. Four of Wands is the 4-11-11 card. All right. Someone could be forced to be in marriage in order to have children. Something like this. Interesting. Okay. So I'm seeing lots of wands out here overall. That definitely can have a lot to do with passion, desire, creativity. It could be sex, all right? But the challenge here is the energy of the sun. What's coming out is the energy of the Three of Wands making progress. In the past, we were looking at this King of Pentacle energy and how there could have been, a, you know, remaining in control of the wealth, all right? Pertaining to the masculine being, you know, the one that's more responsible. Six of Wands energy, it's giving, what's that? Jupiter in Libra. Having some sort of like publicity, all right? Something put out into the public pertaining to justice. It can be pertaining to relationships and marriage, all right? And or let's just say overall the justice system. Two of Pentacles remaining in control of Ace of Pentacles. Someone's opportunities, all right? It could be, Ace of Pentacles can be anything. It can be those that choose to go to school. It can be a new home. It could be a new car. It can be like they have control over damn near everything, okay? Now, again, I'm seeing that's sun. That's the sun. That's Jupiter. That's Venus. I'm looking at Jupiter there. Heavy Jupiter energy. All right. I'm seeing it come out with, again, the blue is associated to Jupiter. The red is associated to Mars. Let's see who wins. I don't know. Why am I doing this? I don't know. But I got Venus over here. I got the sun here. I got the sun here. I got Venus there. Crazy. Heavy Jupiter. Ace of Wands, my goodness. What about the Ace of Wands? You got the Ace of Pentacles out here and the Ace of Wands. It's giving Mars. Heavy Republican. Hermit. The way I'm seeing this right now, something's calling for like an interchange pertaining to this Mars energy, because I'm seeing it come out Mars with the Hermit and the Moon. Again, I just said Mars and the Moon were associated to Republican energy. And where I just put this all together. All right. What did I say? Yeah. Heavy Mars on this side here. And the Moon with the Republican side. Saturn and Jupiter on the other, Democrat. Weird. Very weird. Mental force protects against sorrows and illnesses. It's showing the Hermit with the Eight of Cups. This is like Virgo and Pisces in opposition. But the way that I'm seeing it is like giving me a one-up with Saturnian energy here, because that's current transit that's in Pisces. Empress. Do you guys get the message? Something about a mother figure here. It's like passion, the Hermit, being isolated and or having to like go within and work on yourself, obviously, in order to walk away from this Empress energy, mother energy, something like this. I'm seeing it. Heavy Venusian and or Cancer energy. Look at this. Something about mother figures. Heavy of significance. All right. This is all coming out. And then I got the Three of Pentacles that came out in the deck right here. With the Ace of Swords. The Three of Pentacles is here. And it speaks about mental force protects against sorrows and illnesses. So maybe this is why they're doing this. Mental force. And it says protects against sorrows and illnesses. Emotionally withdrawing for those that want to have abortions and stuff like that. So again, the Empress, it says fertility and fruitfulness assures peace between married couples. Four of Wands, marriage. Page of Swords can be seen like a contract. All right, so for those that are not married, and there seems to be a war in between this specific energy and where we are with the North and South nodes right now of masculine having the upper hand, okay? The South node energy is in Libra. Karmic challenges, right? Past life issues, all right? And having a natural gift in order to birth babies. I don't know why I'm seeing this way. It's creeping me out. Anyway, Three of Pentacles and Ace of Swords. What about it? Because I have out here the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Swords is here as well. See what I mean? It's like the need to control the feminine. Because this is it. All right, this is the government. The Three of Pentacles is Mars and Capricorn. In its exaltation, it means that it's comfortable there and remaining in control, and or it can speak about at least wanting to cooperate. Collaborate in a way. Seeing the other side of the picture or something like this pertaining to the woman. Because the woman looks in this energy, if they choose to walk away from a specific relationship and this is their choice, and they are pregnant, then this energy here speaks about, you know, being discontent. The protection against, you know, illnesses and or sorrow from a specific marriage. So the government trying to control, this is the government, Capricornian energy, the devil, and the way that one is invested pertaining to someone's illness. I don't know what this is, you guys, but it's showing me this. So if it isn't in control, let's just say, then there could be an acceleration of lots of passion. All right, I don't know. Some sort of sudden change coming in. The Eight of Wands is very fast-changing action. Could be communication. Could also involve travel. It just said, what was it that I was reading? Oh, the refugee. A person who has been forced to leave their country in order to escape a war. I don't see war out here, but I'm just letting you know that Mars is associated to the energy when I looked up the numerology of it all. So if we're looking for balance, let's just say that because Libra is out here. Balance is going to be associated on the side of the Republican. It's going to be associated with the energy of the moon. That is of the feminine. So I feel like there will be some sort of compromising here. I don't know. I'm seeing way too much energy of the feminine being associated to this reading. Fertility, fruitfulness, all right, peace within married couples, It says helps one live in peace with everyone. It's like, let's put our hands up or something. Like, and again, Three of Pentacles has a lot to do with mental force. Somebody forcing the person to feel that way. Specifically the feminine, and that's where the South Node is right now, is in Libra. So the feminines are like having the finger pointed at that you're doing the wrong thing. But this is our body. We get to protect it and do what it is that we want. And they're like, well, don't fucking go have sex then. See what I'm saying? Because the minute you walk away from a specific marriage and or relationship, you bust out pregnant, that's on you, is the way that the energy is saying it. Damn. What am I picking up here? What is this? Why? I don't get it. I got the Ace, the 2, and the 3 of Pentacles here. That's more so all Capricornian energy. Moon is in Capricorn as we speak, and the Devil is out here. The Sun is currently in Scorpio, which just had an opposition to Pluto in Capricorn with Mars in Cancer. We are now with Mars in Leo, which is going to be the energy of the 7 of Wands. It gives off a very egotistical type of fight. And it could be pertaining to the masculine coming off a little bit strong. All right. Mars is of that of power. Here's the 4 of Pentacles with the Sun in Capricorn. They can have the control. Something like this. 10 of Pentacles, because they are the ones that bring in the stability. Here's the King of Pentacles. This is the boss. This is the daddy. This is the one that has all the money. So technically, the women that are out there that don't work, you guys are nothing to these men. Remain strong. Okay. Mars is in Leo. Strength card. Let me read out that energy because I'm feeling like I need to. Again, Mars is coming out on the side of the Republican. This is where the people are like, fucking, we need to ban abortions, blah, 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 right? Am I right or wrong? I don't know. I don't watch this shit, but this is what I'm picking up on. What am I feeling here? What was I looking for? What was I just looking for? I think it was Mars in Capricorn. All right, so Mars in Capricorn, which is the 3 of Pentacles energy, and where clarity will be gained, it's what it's saying because it's coming out with the Ace of Swords. To the 4 of Pentacles, and where something needs to be achieved here. All right, this is all governmental issues. All right, this can be institutions, organizations. Capricorn is all about rule following and the whole shebang, right? Hold on. All right, it says that there is an increase in formality, strictness, exactitude with a tendency to reserve and distance. Rules and regulations are dominant when the moon is in Capricorn, and it is a suitable time for all activities which require extra responsibility and discipline, but you shouldn't rely on someone else's receptivity or emotional pliability. Mars and Capricorn's energy, it says those people with Mars and Capricorn have great energy. No, that's not what I was looking for. I was looking for Mars and Leo because that's the transit. I'm just giving you the energy because I see it here with the Ace of Swords. Egotism. The fiery planet Mars is in the fiery sign of Leo. Indicates that people with this planet sign aspect will be most fulfilled using their energy in expansive and showy creative ways. Doing things on a big scale has appealed to this character, more especially if an audience is involved. The tendency to take over and lead others is also strong for this personality type. This dynamic combination of planet and sign inevitably indicates a powerful mutual attraction with the opposite sex. So again, the feminine and the masculine energy. Mars Leos have a strong sex drive that needs plenty of activity and appreciation. A great deal of this drive and passion could manifest itself as creative talent and would be worthwhile developing. Competitive sports and games have an appeal to people with this planet sign combination, and they usually have a talent for working with children in an entertaining or creative way. So again, what was I getting? Creativity on the side of the Democrat, associated to Jupiter, and where Jupiter is currently in Gemini. At its detriment, though. We'll get there in a second. All right, it says, with Leo's entrepreneurial abilities, this card often indicates a talent for coaching the young in sports, at which Mars Leos can excel. The need for appreciation and admiration is strong. However, the Mars Leo personality makes for a great deal of showing off and over-the-top behavior. Negatively, this appear This may appear to others as authoritative and dictatorial. When this card is drawn in a reading, it questions, or the questioners are advised to look at themselves and their current behavior with regard to the question. The egotism card may indicate that they need to be less bullying and to do more to earn the respect of others. Okay, so let's talk about where we just saw the opposition of Pluto in Capricorn opposing Mars in Cancer. Now that Mars is in Leo, it's going to oppose the energy, obviously, of when Pluto steps into Aquarius, which happens on November 19th. Interesting. Would we still be in Scorpio season by the 19th of November? Yes. So at first where we were seeing it pertaining to Capricorn and Cancer, that would be the 10th house and the 4th house of career and home. Now what we're going to be seeing it as the energy being in opposition. Not exact the degree, but the energies and where the sign is going to be sitting up until the sun moves into Sagittarius on the 21st. All right, what is that? 2-3 days later. We're speaking about Pluto and Mars ruling over Scorpio season. Scorpio's energy. Scorpio is all about sex, right? It's all about passion and desire and you know. What I'm trying to get at here is that there's going to be some sort of change that's happening pertaining to fertility specifically. All right. The North and the South node are in Aries and in Libra. It associates to the man and to the woman. It associates to the self and to marriage. Interesting. Now, why do I keep seeing... I want to look up the authoritative energy with Mars and Capricorn. That's what I was about to read. Okay. So again, Mars and Capricorn is exalted. And it's coming out with the Ace of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. So something will be accomplished here is what the tarot is saying. Three of Pentacles is collaborating and or cooperating. And the Four of Pentacles is more so saying like you have an achievement. You have to build on a firm foundation. Okay. So, Mars and Capricorn. Those people with Mars and Capricorn have great energy when it is channeled into professional ambitions and have a strong desire for recognition and status. The action of Mars Capricorn people are always well considered and decisive, not given to rushing into things willy-nilly. Their energies are rarely wasted on impulsive and costly mistakes. They show initiative and executive ability that makes practical achievements impossible. This placing of Mars gives undoubted potential for constructive and energetic leadership in whichever field Mars Capricorn people make their own. The negative side of this card can manifest as a power at all costs attitude where career and ambition are concerned. In such situations, Mars Capricornians have little care for those pushed aside in their own drive for achievement. However, this attitude rarely results in the kind of recognition that Mars Capricorn types find important for fulfillment. Fortunately, the fiery planet Mars is associated and usually tempered in the sign of Capricorn. The power is applied with a great deal of common sense and control, which manifests as responsible action. When this card appears, it can indicate a need for the questioner to take control of the situation by asserting authority. Alternatively, it may be necessary to seek the help of a person in power. The events could be ambitious moves requiring great self-control, being in a position of power over less reliable people, a lonely job with great responsibility, and seeking help from someone in a position of authority. I'm speaking of heavy Capricorn, and I'm literally like fucking 6 planets of Capricorn ruled. This is ridiculous. I'm just kind of tapping into this energy for this election and like what this is speaking about. It's putting a heavy emphasis on the whole maternity thing, or fertility thing, should I say. So in opposition, Cancer and Capricorn, the home and career could be of significance here. This is the last time that we ever seen Pluto transforming career so that it can affect and or be beneficial for the woman that works from home. Something like this. All right. That's the way I'm seeing it. Pluto will be in Aquarius for the next 20 years of our lives. The last time we seen Pluto and Cancer in opposition, I want to say it was back in 2023. Because this year in Cancer season, Pluto had been in Aquarius. And I believe it started to go retrograde. All right, on September 1st. And it headed back into Capricorn. See what I'm saying? King of Swords and the Queen of Swords is out here. Something about a heavy focus pertaining to detaching so much from the mental, or trying to remain so much in control and being too logical about something. Six of Cups. Current Deacon, this is it. It's almost like you have a very strong woman coming up against a very strong man with intelligence. I feel like both people are very, very mature, because this can be the associations of someone returning from the past with the Six of Cups. Doesn't matter the age difference. It's two people that are intellectually both on the same pathway here. See? Both very intelligent. Page of Swords. And that's what came out here. Page of Swords, refugee. Governs dreams and reveals mysteries hidden from mortals. Refugee. I spoke about it here. And where it says a person who has been forced to leave their country in order to escape war. So the women are being pushed away. Is that what this is saying here? Technically, yes. They're being treated like shit. I feel like the women have been humiliated, because I'm looking at the Six of Cups here overall. Six of Cups associated to this card over here. It says God who stirs all men. Motivation lifts up those who have fallen and humiliated. The masculine. It's no difference in between the man and the woman. The woman and the man are seen the same, is what I'm kind of feeling here. Why should the man have power over what the woman body does? Let's just say that. You know who you're sleeping with. You know who you're laying down with. If it's pertaining to business, I can do just as much as you can do. You get what I'm trying to say here, you guys? But because the man recently has had control, because they have all the resources, the finances that are coming through, it's almost like the feminine is like a fuck you. You're only there to lay down and have sex and move on. That's it. So this has been causing stress. Let's just say a feminine wants to invest in something, and, you know, the government and or an institution and or the father figure wants to have control of this person's mental force, protects against sorrows and illnesses. That's going to cause the woman to feel ill. You see? Because they make more money. Where the fuck was I back in 2020? I was making all the money. I had shit down pack. I'm just speaking from my own experience. Don't fucking treat me like shit. Because I'm a man up and I'm going to punch you in your fucking mouth. Let me clear this up, because this is about to get heated in here. But this is the energy, you guys. It's like the masculines are having their dicks above their heads right now, is what it is. Do I continue? Yes. Wow. Just wow. Well. So again, on both ends, it should be, you know who you sleep with. You know how you should be able to protect yourself. And if you end up falling pregnant, that's on you. That was your choice, because you didn't choose to either go get birth control or something in order to prevent you having children. But obviously in the Bible, that's like not a good thing. You're supposed to, if you're being blessed with a child, you're supposed to have a child. So again, I kind of see both sides of the situation. Okay. Page of Wands is coming out now. The preventing God. Wow. Just speaking about preventing, right? Propagation of light confounds the wicked and slanders, saves from enemies. What else do I need to see? The Ten of Swords, the marvelous God. Revelation, protects from sadness, gives revelations in dreams. I don't know where this is going, but I'm seeing 27 and 17. 2 and 7, those two houses are ruled by Venus. All right, second house and seventh house, that's all about one's creativity, a woman's self-esteem, their value. And seventh house is all about marriage, right? 17 is star card energy. So Aquarius, all right, the all-prevailing God, the all-pervading God. Intellectual richness, protects fertility of women, makes children respectful towards their parents. Knight of Swords. Intellectual richness, protects fertility of women, and makes children respectful towards their parents. Interesting. My daughter comes to me the other day and she goes, Mom, at school they treat us like we're in prison. And I said, what do you mean? And she goes, yeah, they got us like if we're on lockdown up there. We got to follow rules and all this stuff that, you know, we never had to do before. And I was like, I can understand that they're trying to get things organized, but are they treating you guys like you're in prison, like if you got to be extra structured? I was like, then what's that all about? She goes, I don't know, but I'm tired of it. Eight of Swords. God, protector and savior, truth and justice, protection from enemies who would steal one's fortune. And then we've got the energy of the Emperor. Political authority, gives safe travel and protects against conspiracies. Down at the bottom of the deck, Nine of Cups, healing, preserving health and cures diseases. My chest feels so heavy. I got Piscean energy, Aries energy, Eight of Swords, that's the Jupiter and Gemini that we're going to look into in the book. Ten of Swords is also the energy of the Sun in Gemini. Knight of Swords could be Gemini's energy as well. And then the Page of Wands, that can be Aries, Leo, and or Sag. Pages are like children. And then we also see the Knight of Swords is more so like a teenage child. All right. In tarot, they're like messengers, but they're a lot older than a page, is the way I'm seeing it. Ten of Swords can speak about a very difficult cycle ending, to have a new beginning with the Ace of Swords and gaining clarity about truth and, you know, gaining a new perspective. And then also the Eight of Swords can be where one feels a sense of entrapment. In the mental, okay, let's really quickly look at Jupiter and Gemini and where we're currently right now in retrograde up until February 4th of 2025. So, I know that this card speaks about impressing others with knowledge. Now here I'm seeing where Democrats' energy speaks about, again, the color blue, reducing down to the number 3. It's associated to numerology, creativity, associated to the planet of Jupiter. Jupiter being in Gemini, doing something creative. Gemini can be, let's say, the media, okay? Or doing some sort of performance with, like, communication, travel, transportation, whatever. All right, Gemini can be many different things. The news, I don't know, whatever. It says here, Jupiter and Gemini, the basic drive for Jupiter Geminians in improving life will always be to keep the mind active and informed. People with this combination have an intellectual curiosity that leads to continuing mental development at all stages of life. Often, they wish to be seen to know everything, and with their quick wit, can extract enough information to bluff their way through any situation. Jupiter and Gemini people often achieve great knowledge and mental achievements without formal education, and this planet sign combination can indicate the talented, self-taught intellectual. Such people boost their experience with travel and social relationships, which contribute to the mental expansion. Travel is beneficial for Jupiter Geminians, enriching the mind as well as relaxing the natural tension that accompanies their mental restlessness. Some form of meditation is of benefit when these hyperactive heads get dizzy. Contacts with close relatives are likely to be convivial for Jupiter Geminians. The people this card describes are also good analysts of current thought and perceived social and political commentators. In a reading, this card indicates a need to throw oneself into an unfamiliar situation or challenge and use one's wits to bluff through the first stage. This is not as dishonest as an approach as it sounds. A brain surgeon has to make the first operation as confidently as if it were the 50th. It says, a situation in which one has to impress others with knowledge, discussions about business or legal affairs, a lecture talk to a specific group or a society of people. So again, Jupiter is higher education, higher knowledge. That's falling out on the Democrat side, and where one is supposed to be utilizing self-expression and creativity. All right. And let's just remember that Democrat is associated to manifesting with the number 8. And it lines up with the energy of that number being ruled by Saturn. Saturn being in Pisces. Saturn in Pisces is where we saw the woman walking away, emotionally withdrawn, having issues in the mental, because Saturn in Pisces and Jupiter and Gemini are 2 mutable energies that are more so at square right now. Where one is being structured in their emotional state and the other one is trying to expand in a very limited space where the mind is probably going pow, 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 like having all this information at once. Okay. That's the energy, you guys. So remaining either adaptable could be of significance here. All right. There could be protection from sadness right now if you just try to go find yourself in alignment with where you have a specific interest. It's speaking about protection from enemies who would steal one's fortune. That's been coming up in my readings a lot. Like even yesterday, all of like the Aries through Pisces readings that I was doing, the thief card kept coming out. Pertaining to those that are stealing, especially from those that work online. That's crazy. All right, let me look into this energy here. Page of Wands, 27. Those born under, I'm trying to get this name out, Erathiel's influence, love peace, justice, science, and the arts, and will distinguish themselves in literature. Erathiel confounds the wicked and slanders, gives deliverance from enemies, protects those who provoke and attack unjustly, and rules over the propagation of light, civilization, and liberty. Soul guardian for those born from 8:40 a.m. to 9 a.m. Moral guardian for those born from the 15th of April, 26th of June, 6th of September, 17th of November, and or the 28th of January. Physical guardian for those born from the 28th of July to August 1st. So this would be like the energy of Leo. Okay. The Page of Wands. Let's look at the Ten of Swords. The Marvelous Guide. It says a person born under Luaya will love music, poetry, literature, and philosophy. So again, it's kind of giving me the energy of Jupiter and Gemini, and then this whole Mercury and Sagittarius is energy again, which is all about philosophies, belief systems, spirituality, that whole thing. Luaya protects from spiritual torments and sadness, helps you to sleep well at night, rules over high sciences and marvelous discoveries, and gives revelations in dreams. So if your dreams have been heightened right now, it's because of the communication that's coming from abroad. Mercury and Sag. All right. Soul guardian for those born from 5:20 a.m. to 5:40 a.m. Moral guardian for those born from the 5th of April, the 16th of June, the 27th of August, the 7th of November, and or the 18th of January. Physical guardian for those born from the 8th to the 12th of June. It's going to be Gemini energy. Okay. Let's look at the Knight of Swords. All right, Knight of Swords, it says the all-pervading God. Those born under Harael will love to be instructed in the sciences. There's heavy science energy here. We're talking about Pluto heading into Aquarius, all about science and futuristic and innovative shit, right? Those born under Harael will love to be instructed in the sciences. They will be busy in business, will follow the activities of the stock exchange, will speculate successfully, and will be distinguished by talents and fortune. Did it not speak about someone's fortune being stolen? Oh, okay. Harael can be called upon against the sterility of women and to make children obedient to their parents, and governs treasures, banks, printing, and books. That's all Jupiter energy, all 9th house energy associated to, one second. We're speaking about Jupiter being in Gemini. I just read it out to you guys. And where there's this energy of like about to lose your shit because there's so much mental up in there. Especially if you're dealing with illnesses because you're stuck and entrapped in the home environment because the men are like taking over. It's like, oh, you're pregnant? Oh, go sit in the house and go do something with yourself. All right, so Jupiter is associated to luck, optimism, hope, success, expansion, development, wisdom, faith, compassion, trust, favor, worldviews, confidence, generosity, sincerity, benefactors, philosophers, advisors, investors, law, religion, mythology, theory, higher education, banking, churches, and inflation. Tell me what we're speaking about here. And everything that we deal with in our lifetime. All right, so Soul Guardian for those born from 7:20 p.m. to 7:40 p.m. Moral Guardian for those born on the 17th of May, 28th of July, 8th of October, 19th of December, and or the 1st of March. Physical Guardian for those born from the 4th to the 8th of January. That would be, one second, because I kept seeing Capricorn energy. It's Capricorn, but what's the 4th to the 8th? One second. 4th to the 8th of January. That's going to be the second decan of Capricorn season, where we saw it come out twice with Mars and Capricorn, speaking all about authority. Here we have political authority with the Emperor. All right, so that was the Knight of Swords. Let's look at the Eight of Swords in this deck, which the Eight of Swords in Tarot, it's technically Jupiter and Gemini energy, current transit. All right. Eight of Swords, it says, God, the protector and savior. The person born under Mabael will love jurisprudence and the courts of law. Mabael can be called upon against those who seek to usurp the fortunes of others, governs justice, truth, and liberty, delivers the oppressed, and protects the prisoners. Soul Guardian of those born from 4:20 a.m. to 4:40 a.m. Moral Guardian for those born on the 2nd of April, the 13th of June, 24th of August, 4th of November, and or the 15th of January. So how about that, right? The 4th of November was just yesterday. What did it speak about again? The person born under Mabael will love jurisprudence and courts of law. Mabael can be called upon against those who seek to usurp the fortunes of others, governs justice, truth, and liberty, and delivers the oppressed and protects prisoners. All right, so let's look at political authority with the Emperor here then. It says, like unto God. Those born under Michael will become involved in political affairs. They will be curious, will want to learn the secrets of private offices and foreign news, and will distinguish themselves in affairs of state through knowledge of diplomacy. Michael serves to travel in safety, rules monarchs, princes, and nobles, and uncovers conspiracies and all those who seek to destroy other persons and governments. Soul Guardian for those born from 1:40 a.m. to 2 p.m. Moral Guardian for those born on the 30th of April, the 11th of July, the 21st of September, the 2nd of December, and or the 12th of February. Physical Guardian born from the 11th through the 15th of October. So that is going to be the last decan of Scorpio season, which would be the Seven of Cups. Speaks about in tarot, secrets, hidden enemies. It's more so like things that are not revealed. Okay. One second. So again, Mars's energy and what we were speaking about. What was the date again? The 11th to the 15th of October. Why do I keep looking at that? 11th through the 15th of October. My bad. This is going to be Libra's energy. Yes. In between Saturn and Jupiter's energy with Libra. So as the Empress came out earlier, here we have political authority, giving safe travel and protecting against conspiracies with the Emperor. Interesting in this deck, where the Emperor is supposed to be associated to Aries in tarot. Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck, speaking about healing. Number 68, the God, the kindness giver. It says here, those born under Habuhaya's influence Will love the countryside, hunting and gardens, and all things connected with agriculture. Habuaya preserves health and cures diseases and rules agriculture and fertility. Soul guardian for those born from 10:20 p.m. to 10:40 p.m. Moral guardian for those born on the 26th of May, 6th of August, 17th of October, the 28th of December, and or the 10th of March. Physical guardian born from 18th to the 22nd of February. So this is going to be the cusp of Aquarius season and the beginning of Pisces. Saturn being in Pisces right now, structure. Saturn being ruled by Aquarius, again, more structure. Preserves health and cures diseases is what it says. Technically, yes, the Nine of Cups is going to be Pisces energy. All right, let's see what comes out here. So I'm getting overall intellectual richness. All right, protecting fertility for women. Children having to more so be more respectful to their parents. We spoke about the Eight of Swords having association to truth and justice and protecting from enemies that would steal one's fortune. All right, political authority with the energy of the Emperor, interestingly enough, associated to Libra's energy in this specific deck and where the South Node is right now. All right, it says gives safe travel and protects against conspiracies. Ten of Swords, it was the energy of protection from sadness. And then confounds the wicked and slanders, saves from enemies. Heavy saving from enemy energy here. All right, all of this page energy. And heavy Gemini. Let's see. Eight of Wands. I think I said I was going to speak this out or read it out the book. The Eight of Wands energy with Mercury being in Sag right now. Mercury being with Venus in Sag. These two affecting more so Sagittarius heavy on spirituality. Again, it does rule over higher knowledge. But Mercury in Sagittarius is at its detriment because it rules Gemini, its opposing energy. Jupiter rules over Sagittarius, which is in Gemini, that is at its detriment because it rules over the opposing energy. So whereas we have the Eight of Swords over here with the truth and justice protecting from enemies who will steal one's fortune, something is accelerating on the other side. This is the energy. I just asked Spirit for it. I'm like, why don't you just show me? Two transits in opposition right now. At its detriment. So see how if one's mind is expanding with Sagittarius' energy, it leaves the person feeling trapped. Imagine a woman at home pregnant, having to take care of the kids, having to be pregnant at the same damn time. The man is out the house working all day long, and the woman is trying to more so gain their knowledge so that they can see sudden change in their lives, and they feel in a sense of entrapment like this. But because political authority says no, the woman has to go sit down somewhere, right? Because they're having karmic challenges right now. And they need to go tap into their damn natural gifts. This is the energy because this is where the transits are taking place. It's causing lots of people wanting to go into divorce. And it looks like it's bad on the feminine side because you're losing your fucking shit. I'm sorry. I'm going to say what I got to say. This is the way I see it. All right. I think I went the fuck off in my reading last night because I was just like, I'm bored out of my mind. It's like all you can do is think all day long. But as it came out earlier, don't think that the feminine can't do exactly what the masculine can do because you guys are both intellectually lit, right? King of Wands. This is more so like a mentor. Let's just say someone that has the ability to learn. Or this is what's making the Empress. All right? Public speakers. Something like that. That's kind of what I'm getting. Seven of Pentacles. Saturn and Taurus, that speaks about like imagine having structure pertaining to the resources. All right. And having someone else come in and say, well, I'm going to control that for you. Whose reading was it that I did yesterday that I said, I think it was Scorpio's, where I said the money that was meant to be for somebody was handed over to another person without their knowledge. And it was almost as if the money wasn't being handed directly to you. Something like this that came up in the reading. That was weird. I mean, I'm also getting the message here, like, even if these two energies are in opposition, all right, there's this energy of someone actually wanting possibly to invest in you, or why you're investing in yourself is because you got to put your knowledge somewhere. So then you have this Knight of Wands energy that's more so attracted to this energy because it's coming through as fiery passion and attraction, where it's like they become obsessive over your mental state. This is Capricornian energy. All right, those in authority wanting to watch everything you're fucking doing. Like, how do you think? I need to know how you think. Queen of Cups, and you're just like, I'm over here just leaving it up to God. Like, and I feel like that's exactly who's going to come in and bring in your opportunity. That's crazy because of the knowledge that you've gained. See what I'm saying? This is a public speaker. This is Sagittarius' energy technically. It's like you're supposed to be gaining knowledge overall with Mercury being in Sag right now and becoming a public speaker. Mercury is like putting things out in the news. This is like, I'm dispatching from spiritual station 1 or whatever. Like, this is the energy. See? It's part of like your ascension. I feel like my divine feminines are going through it, that's all. 10 of Pentacles, Justice, and the Hermit. It's more so like having to feel like you're isolated too much from your family, or having to find balance pertaining to your self journey and then also having time for the family. Something like this. Okay. Whew. 6 of Cups. The Fool card, 8 of Cups, Strength. So there's an energy more so coming through from the past, all right, and where nostalgic memories could be coming up about having a new beginning, but something that you know you've already walked away from, 8 of Cups. And this is the Saturnian energy in Pisces, and where you feel like you've experienced a loss. So now you got to be even more stronger, on top of your brain being this big and your belly being this big. I'm just saying. Okay. All right, just things are going slowly right now is kind of what I feel like it's saying. This is a healing process. 5 of Swords, interesting. I feel like you have to find your way of detaching so much from the mental so that you can allow yourself to tap into the unconscious, so that you can receive the messages coming from there. All right, it's kind of feeling like that. It's like you're already intellectually rich. All right, that's what it's coming through as with the Knight of Swords. All right, it's like protecting fertility of women is what the card says. Kind of know when it's time to heal your body, go heal your body. It's okay to go sit down, but it's not for the masculine to try to overpower their feminine. Something like this. Okay. See, I said it earlier. If the woman chooses to go invest in something, it should not be controlled. Because the woman can do just as much as the man can do, probably even better. But the man wants to remain in control of this person's mindset. All right, this could just be government. I'm being dead honest. We're talking about Capricornian energy here. All right. Like, let's go imprison our feminines or some shit. Like, see, let's go control their money. The women are just as abundant. Their abundance comes through groundedness, though. See what I'm saying? Through their intellect. I think I'm leaving it there, you guys. I can't go anymore. My brain's about to burst, and I need to go eat something. Possibly go take another walk. My hips hurt. Okay. Hope you enjoyed it. I don't know what else to say. All right, we can do like chakra love cards and see what comes out there pertaining to like guidance. Third eye, intuition. Intuition is the little tug that pulls you towards your light. Listen to your intuition. Utilize it as your discernment. All right, we've got the crown chakra, peace and stillness. The answer will be revealed. So go meditate or something. All right, solar plexus chakra, abundance. The world is abundant when you choose to see it that way. Fearlessness. Turn your worrier into a warrior. All right, wait, okay. Sacral creation. It says the flames of destruction will ignite a rebirth. Fertility. All right, let your life burst forth with the seeds of your creation. So again, it kind of feels like if you're doing something pertaining to your intuition and you want to remain in peace, this can definitely be something that is very abundant. You just got to move forward with it fearlessness or fearlessly. All right, and create whatever it is that you want. Sacral chakra. Vulnerability. Showing vulnerability is a sign of strength. Throat chakra. All right, I'm leaving it there. Love you guys. Talk to y'all later. Bye.